Today is Wednesday. Happy hump day. I hope everyone's day is off to an amazing start. Thanks so much for stopping in today, guys. All right, as you guys just saw, Eric and I, on a quick little 1-2 to the Orlando, Florida area. We stayed this time over near Universal Studios. For those of you who don't know, my family, complete theme park Disney adults. Love Disney, the theme parks down. Once upon a time. Not so much now. But so we stayed at Universal Studios' newest hotel, Stella Nova. It is a value resort. Let me just say that. It was a value resort. So that took a little bit of getting used to. A much smaller room than I like to stay in. You guys know the whole, what was it? I call it Hotel Gate. A few videos back where I shared that when Eric and I go to certain resorts, we do not sleep in the same bed if the beds are just ridiculously small. Eric and I both like to stretch out when we sleep. We have a king bed here at home, and so when we travel, we like the same type of accommodations when we can. So it was a value resort, and it really did give value. Value resort. But it was cute. It was cute. What I will say though is, for me specifically, Orlando isn't giving what it used to give. For my family, we've been vacationing in Orlando since Chase was around 15 months old, and once he turned 15 months, we would vacation in Orlando 3-4 times a year, sometimes even more, because we would have like the Disney season passes, and so it was a great value. Disney's never been super inexpensive, but we never complained about the cost because we saw where our money was going. The grounds, the accommodations, the food, the entertainment, customer service. It was just all so, it was wonderful. Not so much now. Not so much now. Disney has absolutely fallen off. I won't go all into the specifics of the downfall of Disney, but if you are a Disney head like we are, you know that Disney's not doing so well right now. Disney's not doing so well. Universal Studios has Epic Universe opening up this coming May, so Universal Studios is going to stick it to them real good. And I just think Orlando as a whole, for me, just is not the place it used to be. I used to love going to Orlando, and on some days, guys, we wouldn't even venture into the parks, right? We would just hang out. We would still be in the Disney bubble, but we would hang out in some of the like surrounding areas of Disney within Orlando, and we really we enjoyed it. Now I just feel like Orlando for us is it's super crowded. And look, Atlanta is super crowded, but I think Atlanta has the infrastructure to accommodate all of the tourists that are here, the people who live here in Atlanta. And I just feel like when we go to Orlando, it's just like a bottleneck everywhere we go. It's not comfortable, it's not good. So I don't know, never thought I would be in a position where I'm like, I don't know if Orlando is still that place for me. It's just a really quick 1-2 to get to. That's why we liked it also. You know, if we wanted, you know, some quick little sun, if the weekend here in Atlanta was raining, quick little flight to Orlando. But now I just feel like it's not even worth it. If you are a Disney head, drop down, leave a comment, let me know your thoughts on not only, you know, the things, all the changes going on with Disney, but just Orlando in general. If you live in Orlando, you know, what are your thoughts on just the recent growth? And look, I know things have to change, but some of the things I wish would kind of stay the same. I understand that Orlando is, you know, a cute little hot spot right now for everyone who loves and enjoys theme parks, but with that, I feel that Disney has just dropped the ball on providing the level of entertainment and just value for your dollar that they used to do. But anyway, didn't really enjoy this trip. It was okay, let me just say that. It wasn't a fail. The weather was great. It was cold back here in Atlanta. The weather was great. Did I enjoy the hotel a whole lot? No, it was a value hotel. And look, for some people, it might be a cute little 1-2. For me, it was just, you know, it was just a cute little 1-2. We will, however, be making one more trip to Orlando, and we're going to be staying at a new resort in Orlando because I want to give it one more try. Give it one more try. It's a new resort. It's not a Disney resort. It's not a Universal Studios resort. I want to say it's part of the Conrad Hilton brand, something like that. But it's very upscale. Very upscale for Orlando, let me just say that. So we're gonna go check it out, and hopefully I can get some value out of this resort. I think it's Evermore is the name of it. Drop down, leave a comment, let me know if you've stayed at Evermore. It's on this really big bay. When you look at it, the videos that I've seen, it looks like you're not in Orlando. You could be somewhere in Hawaii or something like that. But anyway, I did pick up a few pieces. You guys see back there on my little rack. I went to the outlet. We had not been to the outlets in a while, so I wanted to tip in there and see what they were giving, and they weren't really giving. I did pick up, however, as you can see, I picked up a few pieces from the Old Navy, so I'm going to share those with you guys here in just a second. I'm not going to try them on right now because, as you can see, I'm getting dressed to head out. I have some errands to run. These nails need to be taken care of, so we're going to go get the nails done. But I wanted to pick up a few things, you know, for this upcoming trip. So Old Navy was okay. I like the pieces that I picked up, but what I want to say is typically around this time, as the weather is heating up, it should be heating up. It's freezing here today, but I think we're in the third phase of winter for Atlanta. But typically around this time when we start to travel, what I like to do is tip to Target. I have not darkened Target's doors. You guys, I am sticking to my word. I have not lied. I will not be entering Target's parking lot. Please let me know, how has it been for you guys? Those of you who have said, I'm not going either, drop down, leave a comment, let me know, how's it going for you guys? Have you been able to stick to your word? Have you tipped back in there because you needed some, I don't know, dish detergent or whatever, and then on the way out you picked up a couple of 2-3 pieces, they got you? I haven't been in there. Let me know if you guys have been in there. But yeah, putting on a little bit of something in terms of a face so that I look a little bit more awake. I've been up a while today, and so I was like, I can't just go out of the house looking. We got to do something. We got to do something. But anyway, let's pull the rack over and we'll just go through the pieces that I picked up from Old Navy. These are just going to be pieces for the Orlando area, right? So it's not going to be anything spectacular. You guys know how I am. I don't necessarily do the most, but I do want to ask you guys also, All right, so you know, I just mentioned Orlando has been for almost 2 decades our place to go for just a really quick 1-2. Does your family have that place that when you just need to get a quick do a quick getaway, you're not trying to fly 8 hours, 13 hours, what is your family's go-to? Because maybe, I don't know, I'm hoping we won't have to come up with another little quick 1-2 trip, another location. But yeah, right now, Orlando has been that little place for us. I will say here recently, Playa del Carmen, it's only a 2-hour flight. It's kind of been our family's little, you know what, we need to get a quick getaway, but then, you know, you got to go through customs, and then this current administration making enemies with everybody. So not sure how long, you know, Playa del Carmen is going to be on the radar. We're thinking possibly this summer that we will do New York. I love New York in the summer. New York in the winter is an absolute no. That's why Florida wins. When everyone else is cold, like right now, Florida will be in the 70s. But we're thinking, you know, possibly doing New York, maybe June or July. It's blazing hot in New York in July. We've done that for about 3 or 4 summers. It is hot. We hadn't done it in recent summers, but it's always cute. But anyway, let me know let me know what your family loves to do in terms of a quick little getaway. But anyway, all these things are going to be from Old Navy. I will link them below if I can. But this cute little tennis skirt right here, love the little pleated detail. Of course, you know, it has a little built-in biker shorts. So pick that up. I want to say they had it in white and like a purple. No worries, guys. I am going to try everything on a little bit later in the video, as I stated. Love cute little back pocket there. Super stretchy waist. Little bit of a drawstring there, so pick those up. I am a sucker for a cute pair of denim shorts. And then I picked up this pair of chino shorts. Love these. These look so cute on, and these were $29.99. So I said that I got all of these items from the Old Navy outlet, but honestly, I'd actually gone to Old Navy before we left to go to Florida, and these are the same items. So I don't know what kind of outlet that is, but it's the same stuff. So I picked up those same little chino shorts here in this olive green, and then I picked them up in this really pretty brown color. They're so cute. Then I picked up this dress, this little I call it like a little baby doll dress. So I have it here in black. Oh, this is so fun. I'm just reaching up. I picked it up here in white, super cute. Then they had these little cropped tanks. They're not real cropped at all. They're not cropped at all, but I just love the color on this one. And so I picked up 2 in that color. 1 in black. And then 1 in white. I tipped into their Marshalls, and this is like one of those little slouchy one-piece little thingies. Eric says it looks like a pajama set, but what does he know? What does he know? Then I picked up this cute little tennis dress. This is again at Old Navy, super pretty on, and it has the built-in shorts as well. I have this brown one. It's made a little bit differently. It has a split here on the side. Love the neckline on that. I could not leave without picking up a pair of jeans that I do not need, but these are the OG loose high rise. They had me at high rise. These are the sky high wide leg. Love the color on these. Love, love, love. It's like an ashy black. Really, really nice. And that was it. that was everything that I picked up. Typically when we go away on vacation, I don't do a lot of shopping. I just go for the experiences. But because I wasn't getting the feels and there were no really any experiences to be had on this particular trip, I was just like, let's just hit the stores and see what we can find. So that's what I picked up. So let me go. Gonna pick you guys up a little bit later. I'm gonna get dressed, like I said, go take care of my errands, get my nails done.
Up and leave. Take a lot of courage just to live out your dreams. Bigger picture I could see if I just close my eyes. Have the foresight to believe. Time don't move backwards, it speeds to the future fearlessly. Charging forward when I open my mouth, though I may not know how. I know I was born to sing. Travel the world, raise baby girls. Marry my best friend, I'm manifesting, but not concerned. 'Cause whatever happens, I'm good. I'm good. Actually, more than good. Kinda great. Even on the bad days, I thank God for making me brave. Living free. Wanna die when I'm 123. Really wish that all my heroes would notice me, so I could be one of the greats on a big stage, inspiring people to pray and give thanks. 'Cause somehow we made it. We're always protected while building our legacy. Travel the world, raise baby girls. Marry my best friend, I'm manifesting, but not concerned. 'Cause whatever happens, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Actually, more than good. Kinda great. But even on the bad days, I thank God for making me brave. Brave, 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 brave. Oh, brave.
I'm just sitting here now. It's obviously the next day. I have my nails done. I am loving this color. It is freezing cold here in Atlanta today. We woke up and I want to say it was like 26 degrees, or was it 19? It was either 19 or 26 degrees. Colder than what it was when I picked you guys up on yesterday. Man, this has just been a brutal, has it been a brutal winter, or is it just giving winter? I'm gonna say it's brutal because typically there are regions of the country that you can go to and escape the cold. And you know, yesterday I talked to you guys about Florida. It's freezing in Florida for me. This is my daily routine. At some point, I will check the weather for Atlanta, and I will also check the weather for Orlando, because as you guys know, on yesterday I mentioned we travel there so much. And so I check Atlanta's weather and I check Orlando's weather, and I said today we were either what, 19 or 26 degrees when I woke up. Check Orlando, it's 48. I don't want to be outside in 48 degree temps in Orlando. And personally for me, 48 degrees in Florida feels differently than it does here in Georgia. In Florida, 48 degrees is that wet 48 degrees. It's cold. I want no parts of it. But anyway, so what I have found myself doing here this winter when we are home is adult coloring. Adult coloring books they've been the thing for what, maybe about 2 or 3 years now. And because I want to say it started around COVID, and I never really got into it. In school, I absolutely did love coloring. I mean, we all did in elementary school. So I am really enjoying, as of late, the adult coloring books. It's funny, the page that I'm coloring now is very similar to the page that's on the cover. So I purchased my coloring book from, and is that what they call it? Yeah. Mindful Meditations by Crayola, a Mandola coloring book. I'm enjoying this one. All right, it's more puzzle-like than coloring in my opinion. But what I wanted when I purchased this was just a regular old coloring book with the very soft kind of like brownish pages, and I purchased mine from Michael's and they didn't have any of those. So I asked Eric, the next time he's at the Dollar Tree, just pick me up a basic coloring book. Now, what I will say, what is not basic are my crayons. These right here are the Colors of the World crayons. This is the 24 pack, and I'm loving these. These have all of the melanated hues that you'd want to use. Just very pretty browns, and there's some mauvey colors in here. So I've been enjoying these. And then of course you can't have the Crayola crayons without the 64 box. I wanted these so bad when I was in school. Couldn't afford it. So I would always have the 8 count. And really happy to have these now. But what I will say, like most things, and I think I mentioned this yesterday, these have not stayed the same. For whatever reason, I don't know if it's this book, but I will be able to see once Eric picks up the other coloring book. I feel that these are more wax than they are color. They don't have the page feel that they used to have, and it's not just that these are the 64, these as well. I think the crayons now, they are more waxy than they are color. I'm not getting the color payoff that I used to get from crayons, you know, back in the day. So you guys will have to drop down, leave a comment, let me know. You can't ask your kids because they don't know. All they know are the newfangled crayons and this particular formulation. But if you've ever used Crayola crayons as of late, and you can compare them to when you used them when you were, you know, a little kid, is the formula different in your opinion? I feel the formula is absolutely different. I really do. I have to put a little bit more effort into my coloring, you know, to get the payoff. But anyway, that's what you guys have caught me doing today. I'm going to finish out this page. Look, in these days and times that we're currently living in, I think we have to find something that kind of takes our mind off of the day-to-day, something that gives us an escape, right? I like that Crayola is calling this book Mindful Meditations. Somewhere we can kind of escape to and just lose ourselves in, you know, something peaceful and not worry about all the stuff that's going on. So check out your local Michael's or go to your Dollar Tree. I think Dollar Tree actually sells Crayola crayons as well. But I'm going to get back to this. I used a little bit of this Bliss cuticle oil. I picked this up yesterday at CVS after I left the nail salon, and I am loving it. The guy who did my nails actually suggested that I apply cuticle oil. You guys will have to drop down, leave a comment, let me know if you've ever tried this. Again, this is Bliss by the brand Kiss, K-I-S, and it smells amazing. It smells like just some really sugary vanilla. So I was applying a little bit of that a few minutes ago. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to coloring and I'll pick you guys up a little bit later. All right guys, so I'm up here in my little bathroom off of my closet room, and I'm getting dressed to head out. But before I did that, I want to share with you all some of the new in skincare items that I've been using as of late. You guys know I am a huge fan of the Dentist Gross products. So that's not anything new. I have these items here that I've shared with you before: the daily peel pads, the cleansing gel, the little eye masks here, the kombucha power exfoliator right here, and that is from Youth to the People. But what is new that I'm absolutely loving in terms of exfoliator, Paula's Choice, it is amazing. It says skin perfecting, and I can attest to that. It is 2% BHA, and it has salicylic acid in it. So it says all skin types, but I have to warn you, it can be a little bit drying in the beginning, and you may experience some sensitivity. But once you get past that little phase, it is absolutely amazing. And I have the little travel one here that I've been taking with me when we, go on our little getaways. The other item that I wanted to share is from Ordinary. If you are a fan of tretinoin, then you will love this product right here. It gives some of the same results as tretinoin does. It has retinol in it, and again, in the beginning, it can be a bit drying. You will find that your skin is a little bit irritated, but once you move past that phase, you will see the results. It really helps the skin cells to turn over a lot faster, and you'll be able to, get that really nice glowing, dewing skin just in time for the summer. But please wear your sunscreen. And that's it. Just wanted to pop in and share those things with you as I was starting to get dressed. I am back from running errands. One of the stops I made was inside of HomeGoods. Just picked up a few, 2-3 things. I wanted some more coffee cups. Over on Instagram, I have really been enjoying the fact that you guys have been enjoying my little coffee stories, and each day I've been featuring a new mug, and I'm all out of the mugs that I want to share right now. So just tipped in there to see what they had new. They had a cute couple 2-3 mugs for Valentine's Day. Nothing special, so I didn't get anything from a little coffee stories. But anyway, shout out to everyone who's been enjoying those. And so one of you wanted to know if I had tried the mushroom coffee. I had not, but I had been seeing it around on the interwebs. I was intrigued. And so inside of HomeGoods today, I saw that they had some, so I picked up a pack. This is from Shroom, as in mushroom, Shroomology, and this is their focus blend. And so one of the things, or a few of the things that the mushroom coffee touts to do or be able to help with is focusing, stress relief, and endurance and energy. Not saying that I needed any of these attributes, but I wanted to give it a try, see what all the buzz surrounding this was. So I had some a little earlier. I've been back for a while. It's already been open, as you can see. There are 50 calories in this particular brand. It has lion's mane and cordyceps, whatever those items are, but I wanted to try it out. And I actually had to Google to see whether or not I could put my coffee creamer in this, because if it's going to be mushroom coffee, I still want to have the same coffee vibes. Did not make it in my machine. This is a powder. So I just put 1 scoop inside of 8 ounces of hot water. I did use my Ninja Luxe coffee machine to kind of whip up my creamer and a little bit of almond milk, and made it really frothy and put it in here. And honestly, to me, it tastes like mild hot chocolate. And so I went back and looked at the package, and it says this is dark roast, robust with notes of chocolate. So maybe that's where I was getting the hot chocolate from. Now, I am typically kind of hyper bubbly, so I'm not sure if I'm getting the endurance and energy and enhanced focused of it all. I think I feel pretty normal. This is how I feel on a day-to-day. But I'm going to continue to use it. It says that there are 10 servings in here, so I'm not sure if I will have this in the mornings to replace my coffee, because me and that coffee machine, we will never part, right? But maybe like today, like a midday, late evening, afternoon type of thing would work. So I'm gonna continue to try it out, but you guys let me know. Have you tried the mushroom coffee? Drop down, leave a comment, let me know. Also in there, I did pick up some coffee beans. My coffee machine requires coffee beans, and this is what I picked up. This is from Carraro, and it is the Aroma Gusto Intenso. Smells amazing. I've already opened it. This is a huge bag for $14.99. So I've already opened it and filled some of my canisters with it. But this smells so freaking good. I am absolutely looking forward to, on tomorrow, having a glass of, having a cup of this. It smells so good. It's kind of vented right here, so you could smell it as you were walking down the aisle. So this says it is intense, and I love strong coffee. I absolutely love strong coffee. So pick this up. I also went down there kind of like vitamin tea wellness aisle, and I picked up a jar of the magnesium dietary supplements. These were $5.99. Now, you know how they say never go to the grocery store hungry? Well, I went to HomeGoods today hungry, and I still haven't eaten. But I could not pass these peanuts up. So I live here in Atlanta, if you didn't know, and in Atlanta, we love everything lemon pepper. Why come HomeGoods had lemon pepper peanuts? When I tell you they are fire, right? So they came as one unit, you know, kind of together. They were taped together like this. So you got both cans. I want to say both cans were like $7.99. You got the 2 cans for $7.99. So I could not wait to get in the car and try these out because I was so hungry. So one is lemon pepper and the other one is lemon sea salt. I haven't opened up the lemon sea salt. As you can see, that one is still sealed. But when I tell you, the lemon pepper Virginia peanuts, honey, these are everything. These are everything. They are good sized peanuts. They're not those broken up, crushed halves. These are some good, solid sized peanuts. They are so well roasted. You know, sometimes you'll get, you know, peanuts or just any kind of nut from the store, and they are a bit mushy. These right here, roasted to perfection. Like, you got to be careful. You don't want to lose a tooth. They are that well roasted. And the lemon pepper, the lemon itself isn't so overbearing where it's like it's just super tart. You get an instant hit of it when you put it in your mouth. You have the sea salt and the pepper. It's not really giving pepper. It's giving more lemon than pepper. So pretty well balanced. Let's see how many calories. 160 calories. And you get to have, let's see how many are in a serving. 1 ounce in a serving. I'm sure I ate an ounce of these in the car while I was driving home. But anyway, that's gonna do it for today, guys. Really appreciate you all stopping in to hang out with me today. I'm just really encouraging everyone, as we are under this current administration, protect your mental health. kind of give yourself a break from all of the updates when you can. Don't sit all day and absorb all of the news. Nothing good is coming out. Nothing good is being reported, so you don't have to consume all of it. Stay prayed up, protect your mental health. Find something that you enjoy doing during the day to help you kind of escape. For us, it's been traveling. I haven't even told y'all the number of times we've just taken quick little getaways. It's just what you have to do. Rationally thinking people, well-educated people, you know, people with just basic common sense. We see everything that's going on, and it can be absolutely triggering. Tell you guys a real quick story. Something happened to me today while in HomeGoods. You guys know the area that I live in. If you don't, I am in the Buckhead area of Atlanta. And while I think Atlanta is one of the more progressive cities, we still do have individuals who feel that certain people of color should not be able to thrust and thrive in the same arenas, areas that another subset of the community, you know, thrusts and thrives in. So in HomeGoods today, I love to see it. I love to see that the melanated ladies are outside. Like, this has nothing to do with us. I'm still going to be out shopping. I'm going to, if I want to, treat myself and buy all of the pretty things, you know, really having a soft girl life. Well, what I noticed, because I'm very observant, there were a couple, 2, 3 ladies not of the melanin persuasion who seemed to be a little annoyed, right? Just gotta go with me. Believe me when I tell you this, they seem to be very annoyed that there were so many of us inside of HomeGoods in the Buckhead store today. That's my home store, right? I wasn't visiting, that's where I shop. But they did seem to be a bit annoyed. I was standing over, looking at the mushroom coffee blends, right? And I was facing one direction, and then I turned. My gaze stayed over in this direction for a while because I was really concentrating on making sure I picked up the, you know, best mushroom coffee. HomeGoods had quite a few varieties. And so my gaze was pointed this way for a long time. By the time I turned back to face this way to head back down the aisle, there was an older lady on the aisle, and she was on the aisle with whom I presume, you know, was her husband. And I was startled because they were no one was there when I turned away. So when I turned to move, they were right there. And I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm just gonna scoot past you guys real quick. Please excuse me. And when I tell you, they just stood there, just cold, almost like dead gaze, with a hint of annoyance and botheredness that I was passing through. They didn't say, oh no, you're fine, no worries, oh anexcuse us, or, you know, move back. I really could have, you know, hit them with the buggy. So I was immediately annoyed. What I do not like is, I don't like rude people. I mean, who does, right? When I am out shopping, I really go out of my way to just be nice and courteous. You know, if someone's coming, I see someone coming down the aisle, and it's a long aisle, I immediately move my buggy over to the side, or I'm just always courteous. And so when the favor isn't returned, it bothers me. I just kind of chalked it up to, they are probably kind of surprised that, you know, we are able to still be outside doing our thing. And what I would encourage all of us to do is, when we leave the house, not for them or anyone who, you know, may have an issue with you, but for yourself, make sure we are out representing Black excellence, right? hair looks nice, we're not out in our bonnets, right? We're not wearing the slippers. You know, I'm not saying we need to put on our Sunday best to go to HomeGoods or Whole Foods or wherever, but what I would say is when we leave the house, I say give them a reason to do a double take. I say give them a reason to say, how are they able to do this? How is she able to be out shopping in the same stores that I'm shopping in? Give them a reason to look at you with what they would never say is admiration, but they know it's admiration. Leave the bonnets at home. Leave the slippers at home. You know, put your best foot forward when we leave the house. And this is honestly something we should be doing as ladies when we leave the house anyway. I say give them a reason to look at you longingly. Give them a reason to look at you with just the greatest amount of admiration. If you know me, then you know if I feel that you have a problem with me, I'm gonna turn it up 100 times. I can be very, very petty. And so the way that I sashayed and strongayed throughout HomeGoods after seeing that she and about 2 or 3 other ladies who looked like her had a problem with me being their baby. I could have taught a class today on being petty. But anyway, not saying go out and be your petty best, strive to be petty on the day-to-day when you leave the house. What I'm saying is turn up your black excellence, right? These are things that we should be doing as ladies anyway, right? We should all be living the softest of the soft lives that we can live within our means. Your soft life isn't gonna match your neighbor's soft life or the lady across town's soft life. Live your best soft life. Mine isn't going to match yours and vice versa. But however you do it, I would say when you leave the house these days, under this administration, with this tension and tightness that's in the world, look your very best so that you put your very best forward. You just exude excellence and just overall just beauty, just shine, just shine. But anyway, that's my TED Talk for today. Really appreciate you all stopping in. Can't thank y'all enough, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye, guys.